Why am I always so tired? That's a question I've been getting a lot. People have been asking me as a sleep health coach, why am I always tired? In today's world, we know we have so much going on. Every time we turn on the news or look on our phones, we see there's a new trade war going on, massive inflation, crazy stock market fluctuations, and there's just this constant media noise bombarding us with all of this information and so much uncertainty on so many levels. Right now, it's very understandable why you or someone you love may be feeling always tired and wondering why and why you really can't seem to get the rest and the sleep you need. I'm Dr. Robin, your sleep health coach, and I'm here to help you get the most amazing sleep. Be sure to subscribe and like. Welcome to our channel. So today I want to really go into what's going on in the world. And it's not just your workload. It's not just you being oversensitive. It's literally that your body is in 24/7, what they call survival mode. Like we mentioned, inflation, trade wars, political tensions, the roller coaster of the stock market. All of this is bringing so much uncertainty to our nervous system, causing chronic anxiety, panic, and issues that is really causing us to feel really more fatigued than normal and much more tired than normal. So today I want to give 7 tips on how you can start right away, really feeling more energized, having the energy you need so that you're not always tired anymore. Number one, I want everyone, when they come to me, I always ask them, when was the last time you've had blood work done? And we like to look at certain things because it may not be the circumstances of the world that are causing you to be tired. It could be, anemic issues. So we look at your iron levels, your ferritin levels. Look at other important vitamins that are really important for energy, such as vitamin B12, your D3 levels. Looking at also if you're spiking and keeping consistently high cortisol levels. So definitely getting that blood work done from your primary care physician. There are some places where you can actually get blood work done also without having a primary care physician, depending on the state you live in. So that's something to look into as well. Number 2, I would say once you have that information is to supplement wisely based on that information. I found it really interesting that about at least 50% of all Americans have a deficiency in magnesium. So that's something that's really important for us to know, and it can actually increase as we get older. So older Americans and our seniors can actually have a 70 to 80% magnesium deficiency. So one of the magnesiums I highly recommend you try, I don't know if you can see this, this is magnesium glycinate. This is more gentle on the stomach. As we all know, magnesium can have an effect of being somewhat of a laxative effect. So this one is one of the more gentle ones on the stomach for you to start with. Once again, you always want to check with your primary care provider before starting any supplement program. One of my favorite supplements, I don't hardly have any left of this, just a few tablets, I'm going to have to get some more, is coenzyme Q10. Once again, once you reach about 40 years of age, this starts rapidly declining in the human body. So replenishing this is really important to really getting that energy and feeling as energetic as we did in our teens and 20s again. Some other definitely things we want to look at for getting that energy, vitamin B complex is really great. And getting enough vitamin D3. We're starting to enter in the spring and summer months. So getting outside, getting that sunshine will give you plenty of vitamins. Number 3 is detoxing your environment. A lot of us are living in really toxic environments that are hampering our sleep. So we've already talked about the bedroom in some of the previous videos. I'll link some of those down below. And some of the things you want to watch out for. I know when I go visit certain relatives, they'll have various fragrances that smell amazing, but they give me a horrible headache and I can't sleep. They're highly toxic synthetic fragrances that are also endocrine disruptors. So people who are just having, really difficulty transferring from perimenopause, menopause, even PMS, and a lot of the issues with all of the endocrine issues that women can experience. This is something we all need to look at, especially as women, men too. What's in our environment that is disrupting our endocrine system, causing some of these problems? Fragrances is probably one of the number one issues. So we want to detox our bedroom. Use essential oils. One of my favorite is lavender essential oil that really helps sleep. Lately, I've been loving a rose oil as well. It's very calming and soothing. These natural oils are not the dangerous endocrine disruptors as the synthetic ones. If you live in a highly polluted area, look at having an air purifier in your home, and especially in your bedroom when you go to bed at night. A lot of our carpets collect a lot of debris, dust mites, mold even. So having that air purifier will definitely freshen up so that we're not sleeping in such a toxic environment. Also, you want to remove electronics. We already talked about that too in another video. One of the things, I had a client come to me recently who's running their Wi-Fi router in their bedroom next to their head, and they were having tremendous difficulty getting to sleep. So that's something, if you have a Wi-Fi router in your bedroom, I highly recommend that you relocate that to another part of your living space. If you don't have a lot of room, move it as far away from your bed as possible. This can be one of the other reasons why you're always feeling tired. You're being bombarded with Wi-Fi all night. I've even had some clients had good experience actually turning the Wi-Fi off at night and feeling really good with that. And placing selenite. I have to show you some of my selenite. I have a pack of selenite crystals by my Wi-Fi router to absorb a lot of that EMF energy. So that was number 3. Number 4 we're going to look at is protecting the morning after you wake up. So that's so important. We don't want to rush to our phone right away. And I know a lot of us use our phones as our alarm clocks. So either you could change it out, get another alarm clock, or don't rush on social media right away. Don't begin your day with doom scrolling. We find that energetically, this will actually make you always tired, exhausted to see a lot of the bad news that has happened. We don't want to start our day off with these news, these social media posts, and these emails. Instead, we should be starting our day off with getting about 10 to 15 minutes of daylight. If it's sunny out, that's great. If it's not, daylight is still good to help set your circadian rhythm for the rest of the day so that you are not tired. So that's really important. You also want to set your beginning of the day, setting your intentions for the day, and setting positive, uplifting intentions, no matter what's going on in your world. You also want to stay hydrated, having a fresh glass of lemon water or regular water by your bed. Also, getting some light movement and stretching in before you get your day started. So I think we're to number 5 now. We talked about foods and supplements a little bit earlier, but look at stabilizing your blood sugar. A lot of people are feeling midday slumps and feeling always tired morning and day and even to the evening because their blood sugar is not properly regulated. So you want to keep in mind you should have a proper amount of proteins and fats in your meals. Just a high carb diet in terms of, especially for breakfast time, is going to make your energy just plummet. So definitely balancing that meals with some protein and fats. And if you have any issues with blood sugar levels fluctuating, definitely seeing your primary care doctor to see if further treatment is needed for that. So that was number 5. On to number 6 is scheduling your sleep. Some people say, I don't need to schedule sleep, but we schedule everything else in life. We schedule, a new Netflix show that we're going to binge. We schedule, seeing our friends, getting our hair done, nails done. We schedule getting to work and what we're going to be doing there. We need to schedule our sleep. There's a saying that goes, whatever gets scheduled gets done. So there's some things you want to put in your schedule for the day. If you're a napper and you find that naps refresh you, Schedule and put that in your schedule for the day. If you're a person who finds, I really don't want to take a deep nap, but it really helps me to relax. Relaxing during the day, even during a project like yoga nidra, where you're just releasing and relaxing. There are studies that have been found that even if you don't go into a deep sleep, getting that good relaxation is equivalent to the body regenerating and renewing itself, very similar to sleep. So that's really, really major. Having a set time to go to bed and wake up is so important, even on the weekends, so that you're not always feeling tired. So be consistent with that and set dedicated nap times. So our seventh, we made it to number 7, is sometimes it's not a physical issue and not even a sleep issue why we are always tired. Energetically, when we don't have anything to look forward to life, like I said, we're being bombarded by the latest country that's at a trade war with us, just the massive inflation, cost of everything that seems to be skyrocketing, looking at our retirement accounts fluctuate like crazy. These things can cause us to be energetically drained on a daily basis. So I want everyone to keep in mind that you should have something exciting and fun to look forward to. Something for the day, the week, the month, I would say the quarter, the year. And it doesn't have to be anything, overly expensive and exquisite. If you have the funds to take a trip, that's great. We know money is not that important when it comes to this and feeling energetically good. Focusing on this is way more important than money. So focusing on what gives me joy, what makes me happy, is actually going to energize me, and I'm going to find that I'm going to be way less tired because now I'm happy and excited. It's something I'm planning, something I'm doing, something I'm really looking forward to. So to recap, number 1, we said get blood work done to make sure that it's not, an issue with anemia or vitamin deficiencies. Number 2, once that blood work is done, supplement wisely, working with your healthcare practitioner. I told you one of my favorite supplements is coenzyme Q10 that really energizes me. B vitamins have also worked great for my clients, and getting that magnesium glycinate to help that sleep at night is really key. We talked about detoxing your bedroom, literally ending and getting rid of all of those toxins. Scheduling your sleep is important because what gets scheduled gets done. Protect yourself that morning after you wake up, getting that sunshine to set your circadian rhythm for the whole day. And don't bombard yourself with so much negativity to get your day started. We talked about stabilizing your blood sugars, making sure you're eating that balance of proteins and fats. And number 7, which I kind of find one of the most important, is your spirit and soul and having something fun and exciting to look forward to for the day, the week, the month, the quarter, and the year. Really having all those together. So I have a free PDF. If you made it this far in the video, download that. That's below here in the description. It's going to give you some amazing, I have some smoothie tips that actually have natural melatonin in it that you'll get from bananas, avocados, just some really great tips to help you get that great night's sleep, not next week, not next month, but literally starting tonight. So thank you again for watching. I'm Dr. Robin, your sleep health coach, and I'll see you next time.